What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we made it here to the Virga Island in order to try to get our hands on the relic, that lance. And we are now here. We actually had a sunken ship in the last episode as well, but we made it through. Took a little bit, but we still made it through. But now we're here in Virga Island, and I'm excited to see what we're going to be doing going forward. Of course, as always, when it comes to coming to new places, we like to explore everywhere to see if there might be any gold beetles around or anything like that. So we're gonna be looking around for quite a bit because I don't know how many other places there are here. It does not look like there's much. Oh, actually, there is quite a bit, but nothing on this side looks like. So let's look around, see what's going on. We do have Gallica's face site right here, and there's speaking of the devil, there's already a gold beetle over here. We'll take that and see if there might be anything else in here. I hear you saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Welcome, travelers. As per our chef's request, you will find your rest here whenever you need it. So it doesn't seem like there's anything else of interest right now. I do like how all this is kind of just like one path here. It's pretty cool. What is it? Let's see if we get anything else from here. So apparently the bigger the face, you know, when you're at the top of the thing, but I feel like your face is a little bigger. Yeah, we got 1,000. Nice. The biggest face on the rocks is the Sanctus Zone Forden. What a farce this whole thing is. Then after him is that Luis fellow, yeah? And after that, who's next? Can't say. For a moment, our chief appeared, but now... Frustrating, but expected. We can't expect outsiders to care about our plight. Surely the chief understands that. But look, over there, it's still small, but I can't see that. I can see that elder boy's face. Who is he really? Him and those companions of his. Think they're after our relic? Certainly hope not. If it's not as though the island's troubles would be solved by a new king besides. Haven't seen any fairies in such a long time. What's become of our fair island? People seem suspicious of me. Is this a weapon shop, or is this just a... Yo, oh, I've heard about you lot. I wonder if the food is here will be your taste. What dish do you recommend? It's not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you see served in a tavern like this. I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavor would be quite the shame. What else do you got for us? Tell me about the island. Very well, for us Mustari, the island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Altabury was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation. This island became our only home. As such, we grew more and more isolated. Okay. And does the island attract overseas? As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks. But that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it still is a rare thing to see members of other tribes, such as yourselves, visiting from overseas. Interesting. Head on out of here. I really do like the music here. The music here is really, really nice. Anything else? Yes, there's a golden beetle. Nice. I don't know how many gold beetles we have in total, since we already gave some to that one guy. Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city was built for outsiders in mind, you see. Oh, that's cool. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them. Okay, good to know. What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock, too. I swear, the chief's not thinking rationally. Asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Eupha's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. I got face sight on. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, we can't even go anywhere this way. Never mind. Abyssal sundries. Well, there's a gold beetle behind the other one. Is there anything behind this one? I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul. Can we stick our hand in anything? No? Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Can I help you with something? Is there anything you need? We have... Oh, dang. Don't buy a human. Consider selling it. Ooh, 30,000 just for that? That's crazy. Have anything to appraise? We do not. What do you got for us? You got revival medicine, spirit dust. Ooh, 200 HP to all allies. That will definitely come in handy. Actually, when's Idol's Day again? I forget.
What now?
Idol's Day is right here. Big bargain day. Maybe I should wait till then. Even though it tends to seem like when we explore, we get better things when we explore. rather than buying the items, from what I've noticed. But you know what? Doesn't hurt to check anyways. Oh, so both the armor shop and weapon shops here. You ever thought about the different varieties of weapons and armors across this country? The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we speak. Many have never given a second thought to it. When you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up with this island's priest once. He had some insight on it in theory. He believes the names of weapons and armor remnants of ancient language lost to us, yet passed down in these words. The meaning of the words themselves may be hidden in the names and blades of mail. Isn't it fascinating?
What have we got here?
In charge of our arms, one of our traders who ventures beyond this land received word from Lycone Magic Association, where to sell you our gear at a discount event, evidently. Checks had taken orders from mainline Igniter peddlers, but the chief said it couldn't hurt to give you a discount. Oh, nice. But they are expensive. Like this, I'm gonna want to buy just because it's unique. It's blue. The other one's not really worried about too much, but it's just the blue ones I definitely do want to buy. Ooh, Dragon Kukris. Increases the strength of sensitive skills that cost 0 MP. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to hold off for the time being, but because we're gonna wait till Idol's Day, because we'll get an even bigger discount hopefully. So let's hold off on that. Hello there, looking for some armor. Perhaps my son over there already told you, but we got a message from an Igniter merchant called Brigitta. She informed us that we're to sell you armor at a discount. We got full moon rope. All stats was oh wow, that's amazing. It greatly increases evasion against dark. That's awesome. Magic +5, magic +5. Fire sprite boots, increase evasion against fire, ice, electric, and wind. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll see. Depending on how much money we have by the end of this area, we'll see if we want to buy any of that stuff. But again, I'm gonna wait till Idol's Day. It'll be an even bigger discount. So let's hold off on that for now. What are you doing, snooping around the neighborhood, aiming to steal our valuables? I bet. Hey, there's no need to be so suspicious. We're not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You've come here to hunt down the divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. This island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone. You're visiting my home. Don't tell me you're thieves. Nothing of the sort, although maybe we shouldn't try to just barge in random. But I want to. I can't believe there are outside tribes in our village. We know the omen of disaster. What should we do? Does the child be born in these circumstances? Don't say such things. If they weren't for Lady Eupha, the child would be doomed. Okay, so I'm guessing these are just all residences. That's just a common residence. The houses in this region are architectural marble, though. Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah. Are these people afraid of living on top of a bridge like this? I mean, it seems like it'd be especially dangerous for children. Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to the guard and trust for you among Virga's people. I see Beetle over there. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If you are his ally, then you are mine as well. Hey, nice. Got hero's fruit for it. You should not betray it. Eupha and Edeni live here. No going in without him. Young outside, have any interest in heroes leave a light seed? Yeah, you see, I normally sell you home. You some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in this state, harvests aren't what they once were. Business is suffering. No choice have but to start from seed, literally. Sure. Sure, let's buy one. Quite expensive, but sure, why the heck not? And what do you got for me? Boastful shopkeeper. Got some more meat. Oh, let's just buy it. Oh no, they're expensive. Gildust. Gildust. These are expensive, dude. Freaking 15,000 for just one Gildust. Nah, man, we'll buy one, but not gonna buy a whole bunch. Jeez, that's expensive. Must be the candidate, yeah? I've heard all about you from the chief. Must be to sell you my goods. To be clear, I have no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, what I sell that here are the island's premium exports. To someone who cannot understand their value, no doubt it looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're doing? Weapons? I don't even know if I can see you're making a blind guess. Your tells are fairly obvious. If my wisdom was erudite or higher, then maybe I'd be able to shop here. Alright, so I think that's it for this area. I think you fill your bellies before you leave. Sorry, but I don't suggest you don't. Dark cuisine is up to your outsider's taste. A long time ago, I served fish to Clement and he spat it out immediately. Ah, it's you. Apologies for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I will be able to join you after my wounds will heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle the island for now. You just rest up. I am in your debt. I think we've seen everything. Kurt girl. Have you seen have you come to see the mural? The dragon god's power keeps his island safe, or so they say. Do you have powers as well? My third eye sees an unusual flow of magma on you. Do you think the buildings in this village are made with this slumber? The houses on this island are really something else. They seem pretty rickety at a glance, but they're all structurally sound. It must have involved some really clever carpentry. Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end up back in prison. I see.
This place.
This is where we got locked up after making it into the island. Or onto the island. I wonder how many mainlanders they throw in there. Hope the villagers come to accept us eventually. I'm interested in some water. Ours is some of the very finest. What do you got? Pristine clear water. Got Queen's Honey Jar. Fruit cordials. Definitely want to take those. Queen's Honey Jar. We'll just take both of them already. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get the money back soon. I got plenty of waters. Clear waters. Bought your whole stock. Have you looked at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. Rather than despair when I learned what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. It's nice to see the ocean up close from the shore, but the view from here isn't too shabby either. The air feels a bit muggier here than it does in Oceania. Kinda makes me want to go swimming. We got a village butcher here. Got some choice cuts for sale here. Anyone catch your fancy? A white peach turnip. I'll take a couple of those. I'll buy some monster bones. I see a gold beetle all the way over there. Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be here. Be after that extreme bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island. If you look hard enough, I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Oh, I just saw another gold beetle behind the dragon statue. Cool. Alrighty, so I think we've gotten everything. We bought all the ingredients we could buy for the time being. How much of the stuff did I buy from this dude? I think I just bought one, right? Because he's like, his stuff's like super expensive. Yeah, this is ridiculous, man. I'll buy one more. Hopefully I'll be able to make up that money pretty quick. Alright, so now let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Let's make our way! I still need to do this one, man. Oh, I never completed this one, did I? I'm pretty sure I can complete that pretty quick.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
How far do I run?
This place here.
You're going straight to the Dragon Temple. The priestess Eupha headed here to be in living sacrifice. Though historically a place of worship for the dragon god, the Magla has allowed monsters to run rampant.
Let's see here.
Must be the temple with the lance. Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we'll get there within a
I
day.
would pursue peril.
We have no time to waver. Are we prepared?
Tally-ho then.
Capital, I'll have you to the temple faster than you can say divine relic.
Bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. Well, let's head on out. Skedaddle on out of Virga Island. The girl is a natural martyr. She will give her life without hesitation. She must have been brought up believing that's simply the way of things. But an adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never.
You see?
Do take care of your preparations. If we cannot save the priestess, our search will be much prolonged. And this dragon god besides. If there really is some manner of dragon lurking inside, it will not end up well for us. We must prepare for anything. Okay, Stroll, what are you thinking about?
Temples.
What dragon is it? It calls to mind our run-in with the one in the Norn Mines. I wish we could save the priestess and be on our way, but there's still Mav de Lance. Yeah, we got quite a bit to do here. Ooh, wow, 300 almighty damage, that's awesome. Anything else we can make? Sweeter than poison. Restores 200 MP. And cures poison, that's awesome. Yeah, sure, let's make that.
Okay, so
I think that's this Gina recommends. Let me go call her.
got a second?
Cooking is a treat for all 5 senses. Of course, you've got to make sure it tastes pleasing. But there's also the texture and smell. And naturally, it also must look great. That's why we should use colorful ingredients in our cooking. I picked out ingredients with Juna. Ooh, that red one is so cute. I don't know what it tastes like, but why not? Let's just throw it in. You know, Juna is really cute. The only thing that's really, like, kind of, like, keep me, like if we could romance, she would be an option. But it's just the main thing that keeps me away is just her eyes. Her eyes are kind of like, her eyes are huge. But she is still really cute. The spiky one here is just calling my name. It's got a mysterious sort of smell. Let's add it in too. Like her model's cute. Her personality's great. I love her personality. Now that we've done the hard part, it comes down to how these fine ingredients are prepared. I'll be rooting for you, so good luck with it. Cooking is an expression of love, after all. I'll play it up at the end with all my heart. It'll be a work of art, so you'll want to see it. This dish is treats for the eyes. Call it sweeter than poison. Fine art you can eat. It belongs in a museum, if I do say so myself. Soul sacrifice business don't sit right with me either. But remember, we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Del and I are always watching.
A word of warning.
I'm glad you spilled on that heart bag. That wasn't just for show, you know. You swore fealty to Lord Luis. Sure, it can really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. And if I catch one whiff of you going back on it, well, you've got a lot more blood where that came from. That's how it is to be in this crew, yeah?
Eupha.
I wonder if that priestess girl Eupha is alright. Hope she's well hidden. If there really is a dragon in there, we need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better.
Alright.
So how are we doing on our archetypes here? Who do I have? I have Magic Seeker on right now. Stroll has Swordmaster right now. I need to work on his commander, because in order to get him to this one, we need to have General at rank 10. And we need to max this out first. So we're going to switch him back to that. He has good moves already, so I'm not worried about that. Hulkenberg, I might not be bringing Hulkenberg this time around. But she's going to stay on Wizard, or not Wizard, but Mage for the time being, because I think for this one, right, she needs, or Maginite, but for this one she needs Wizard rank 10, so might as well get that one out of the way, and then probably switch her back to Magic Knight. And then Haizme, he's currently Faker, and I can take this Tarakaja off for the time being, because I want him to be able to deal damage as well. Lurking Lightblade is good. Steel, I want to keep Steel on. Alrighty, so in that case, let's go ahead and head down to the engine room. And we're gonna do one of the things that brings up our MP. And I think it's this one, right? Yeah, max MP, let's do it. We don't have anything else to do right now, so. In truth, I can't stand the hassle of doing laundry. You know, I once tried to invent another approach to doing it all together. I called it the bathe with all your clothes on tactic. You jump in the bath with your clothes still on, you see, and once you're done, you hang on a beam and dry out, clothes and all. Not a bad strategy, eh? But alas, from this design soon emerged a fatal flaw. As you and your clothes are drying, you become colder and it's colder. By the morning I was shivering. And thus, the tactic never saw the light of day again. Cool. I feel my max MP increased. Ooh, hit it by 3, that's awesome. So I found some money in the washing machine.
Oh.
Now, who does this belong to? I wonder. Well, you ought to take it. Our money all goes to the same cause after all. 5,000, oh wow, cool. I'll take it. After drying everything thoroughly, we finished the laundry.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic?
The music's so good.
From whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
go.
We're off.
Okay, what does everybody have to say?
You see?
I admit, Stroll's words have given me pause, but rescuing the priestess comes above all else. I don't think I feel like I can't find a good voice for Hulkenberg. Ruins left alone by the Sanctus. Wonder what's in them. Suppose that question will answer itself when we go in, won't it? Alright then, let's get a wiggle on. Does become overall peculiar. Maybe it's just me. Any road, let's head on to the temple, yeah? We gotta get after that lance. Hey, didn't you ever learn it's rude to stare? Guess it's false to me to teach you basic manners. Now quit gawking and move it. We got to head to the temple. I wonder what's going on with Fidelio here. Melancholia, people's hearts. There might be some connection there. Probably not this time to ponder it. Let's head inside. The idea of those brothers shadowing out our every move. I'm not fond of it. Nothing to be done, though. So we press on. The temple awaits. Let's save first and then get into it.
Hey.
Oh. Gran, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It's a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hardy Parapus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew, okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest. Even once the fever's down, if he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. Now listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, and actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be magma exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy the tree, a concoction known to the ancients as a potion of blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight.
Understood.
Understood. We'll track them down. If you want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. I need to obtain an ingredient for the potion of blight. I wonder where such a rare item could be found. Batlin or the informant at Golden Deer Hearth might know. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, boss. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. I hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it. This is about when Del would say something like, "Hey, they're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all." But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we'll hang about here, and you sort out that lance, and well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister. After all you've done for my own brother, how can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you, if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us. Oh, now, man, I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like Basilio. I'm starting to like Basilio and Fidelio, man. But we're not on their side forever. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fight them at some point. But damn.
Nonetheless,
The giant tree's walking away to the dragon's temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the potion of blight.
Thoughts?
Don't get ahead of yourselves yet, love. You still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed, it would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. Maddening delay. When both the priestess and the lands we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach.
True.
You have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. Alrighty.
Focus.
Obtain Dracodios, there we go. We need to head to the Dragon Temple and acquire the divine relic Dracodios for Luis. At the same time, I must fulfill my promise to Edeni to save the island's priestess. Alright. Procure Dracadios. A mission with a deadline has begun. You can chart a course to Dragon Temple. Be cautious of scorching heat, inclement weather that may occur around Virga Island. Priestess Eupha is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue and obtain Dracadios before the day you depart for Altaberry. The ingredient for the potion of blight, which causes things to wither. You should start off by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredient. Okay. I've heard a word from the chief. Please continue to use this in as it suits your needs. We hope you can find a way to prevent Lady Eupha from sacrificing herself. You need something.
So, hey.
There was something I wanted to ask, actually. The ingredient for a potion of blight. You say it's not on the island. How should we know about something that even the chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at the tavern. Still, wouldn't you mainlanders know more about the outside world? Take that talkative chap with you through in the prison earlier. You seem rather worldly. Between the informant and Battling, we have 2 leads, then let's follow it up. Okay, and we do have a quest over here. That fool, I told her how dangerous it was. Huh? Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Eupha? If only you'd come a little earlier. The reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so she left home one day and set off toward the den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times, people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Gah! Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easy if you'd go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Sure. Thank you. I'm truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leogron that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely, killed her. You should ask the informant in the tavern for a specific location, the Spire of the Blind Faith. While you're at it, some information on the monster.
I beseech you.
Don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, that one's tough. 90,000, wow. Hero's Jeweled Root. Huh. How tragic. Let's kill that monster for him. After we go to speak to the island informant. Okay. Do you have any other quests around? We do. Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then, by any chance, have you been to Lycone Igniter shop in Grand Trap?
Yes.
A Brigida's shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars. Really? Then could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycone's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter. Pretty valuable one too. So I'm hoping Lycone's store can appraise it and back up my valuation. You're willing to just hand this vulnerable igniter over to people you met, like, a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad. And the future of the Mastari is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward too.
Kidding.
Sounds like it'll just be an errand to Royal Capital to get this igniter appraised. What do you think? Yeah, let's do it.
I am so grateful.
Thank you so much. It's in your hands now. Here's the igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycone. And bring it back here. You know where to find me. Unappraised igniter. Well, a simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the Royal Capital, let's stop by the igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
Cool. And we get 15,000 for it. It increases our wisdom. And we get a gleaming crystal. I wonder what that is. Need a Lycone Magic Association on the Plumlumail Street. Cool. Cool.
Excuse me.
Any other quests around here? Doesn't look like it. You there. You're the one who's just saved the priestess, are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all that I know. You see, I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. I am now but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So what do you say? Is there anything you would like to learn more of? Yeah. Hey, do you happen to know where we might get ingredients for the potion of blight? We need to save it to priestess. Ah yes, the predicament. That predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize. I wasn't able to find any useful information here on the island. I have heard that you may have better luck finding what you need in the Royal Capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you. Got it. That makes sense, seeing how the Royal Capital is just full of unique things from all over. Let's check in with the city's informant. Cool. Monsters of Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
So you're off to save our priestess. Then I'll give you all the information that I know. You find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of those moving stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called alentos. What's tricky is that there are different types of alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I heard the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground. Well, that's about it. Stay extra vigilant. Cool. Oh, no. Okay. Phantom of... Learn about the monster. Fire, yeah. This place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it, though. Technically, it's all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north. Ah, I see.
But wait.
Spire of Blind Faith? It's the very edge of the ocean.
This place.
Yeah, seems like that. Seems that way. Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large boat with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear.
Don't say.
If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too close. Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal. As for nearby villages, there's Salento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell the bath salts like Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge, as well as the Limp Goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. Wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. Okay. In Brylehaven, there's a single UG front shop. You'll know by all the cauldrons. Oh, I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Seabreeze Street, but the shop keeps an old miser, and all he claims is selling medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and, of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have him strung up, so he's extra cautious when he sells who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe he's having a mutual friend wouldn't change that. Okay. And last but not least, the ingredients of Virga Island.
Cheers.
Oh, you want some ingredients from Virga Island? The butchers used to have some good variety of fish, but see how the weather's all strange. The haul's not as good as these days, so right now there's only monster bone and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave these in exchange for buying goods. That'd be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not so sure about now. If you need it though, there was definitely some of the village nearby. Oh, did you visit the water shop? I hear they sometimes sell Queen's honey jar. I think I bought those already. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious, but as much as you can carry and make some good food with them, will ya? And while you're at it, why not start growing your own food over at the market's shop that sells plant seeds? Oh yeah, we got that already. I've heard about you, Lost. I wonder if the food will be in your taste.
What'll I do?
I'm sorry, I haven't a clue what that is. At the very least, it doesn't sound like it's in our village general store. Well, we don't have a clue either. Is there anyone who may be able to help us? We let's go ahead and head here first. We can go ahead and get this one out of the way. And also we need to head to where else did we go?
All right.
I completely forgot.
Where to?
Martira to turn in that one quest. It's kind of a special circumstance. Let's listen to what he has to say. Because in the praise, sir, of course, I would be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then. Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected, but what I meant to say is the igniter is afraid that it's simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's other rubbish. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir. Perhaps I was hasty. At second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find it. A divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us. If the pagans were to make use of this, you would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed.
Right?
Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let anyone who spouts such prejudice and nonsense have it. So we'd like that back now, along with the report of the reappraisal. As you wish, so be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time. Cool.
Okay then.
Well, now that we got it appraised, let's make our way back. We're not gonna worry about doing that right now. We got some new stuff. Mage group strength with shield wave. Guessing that's like Marakukaja probably. Did the shops update by chance? Oh, also, do we have any... I feel like we might have some purification stuff as well. I haven't purified stuff in a while. Ash, just in case, we're looking for something specific. Ingredients for a potion of blight. Ingredients for a potion of blight? No, I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that. I see. Well, if the Sanctus Church had it, I'm sure there would be conflict with the Islanders. Maybe it's a good thing it's not here. Islanders, do you mean? Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Hey, Skye, do you want to buy something while you're here? We have quite a bit of stuff to Oh yeah, we have quite a bit of stuff. Increases damage against bird-type enemies. Oh wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, let's do it. Barrier Reef Lance. Significantly reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. Take that. Automatically increases all allies' defense at start of combat. That's awesome. Let's get it. Bone Pulverizers, Giant type. Kumataichi increase all allies' hit rate and evasion at start of combat. Ooh, that's really good. Alright, while we're here, let's go ahead and equip that.
You can trust
I think it's already equipped. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be so good. Do not use my Rakukaja. Oh, so good. Hidden evasion. That's gonna be really good. Anyways, enough of that. Need to slay the Psyocropus in Scoundrel's Hold, southeast of Grand Trad. There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some Gaborns chased them out, and it's a Gaborn nest now. Seems like the Gaborns are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. We can't leave them be. On top of that, the Gaborns will be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. We take it out, sure. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail back between their legs. The Gaborns are in the cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. That village Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. Let's see it before going if I were you. As for details about that cycle, yeah, informant and prove Inora's eyeball. Okay.
Let's do it.
Ooh, that is gonna be tough. Ah, just past the village. It's on the way, so why not stop by? Ooh, gold beetle. Take it.
And what is it you want?
Let's stock some parch water. Let's take a look. Did he say parch water? What's parch water? Serious water that induces thirst. The more you drink it, natural dissecant. Okay, I'll buy it.
What's this?
Parch water. This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's get back to the island and bring this to Edeni so we can finally get past that tree blocking the dragon temple. Oh. Okay. Let's head to the tavern.
Let's go.
That's gonna be where the informant's gonna be, right?
Right.
Wait, no, the informant's in.
All right then.
The informant's in the
Let's go.
Hush Honeybee. I'm so used to going to taverns for the informants. Monsters on Scoundrel's Hold. I'll just go ahead and buy all these. Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of Gaborns. From what I understand, the Gaborns drove away the bandits who first settled here. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through. We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. The den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Gaborns within may prove to be tricky. And it won't be just Gaborns you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Psyocropus. There's that said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole Gaborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is a Psyocropus. Some of the Gaborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psyocropus will have to melt down, and good luck if that happens. Leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Psyocropus. Okay. Cool. Monster of the Mausoleum. You don't need that intel anymore, do you? Do you? Paying for it will help us out anyway. Oh, okay. Okay, in that case, no, we don't have to worry about it. This one, you don't need that intel anymore. Okay. Village trading. I'm glad that Gallica tells us that instead of wasting money on it. Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too, but you find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk, orgo sugar, and a bath salt called gold boiling. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Don't have to worry about those other two. But yeah, I know. Can you buy the orgo sugars here? Maria! Oh, mister, you're here. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her one of these drawings. Wow, what a huge river! And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? Never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Yeah, sure. I keep forgetting about these.
Wow.
Wow, you really worked on at the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves. How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up in the inn's walls. If I look at the journey, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right?
Oh,
Oh, what do you think, mister? If I could just show him this, then I'm sure he'll... You know, I want to show that boy something. See that boy laying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. I won't be able to do this right now. Another time.
yeah.
Okay. I don't even think I'll be able to do that right now anyways. Yeah, I'm not ranked, because I'm assuming it's going to have to be rank 4 if I had to guess. Basilia and Fidelia wouldn't know caution if it bit them on the bum. All the same, we have to do something about that giant tree in the temple, don't we? Oh, do I not have a...
Eh?
Take scent of food on you, I will judge its worthiness. This was soft texture mellow milk. Benevolent bread, I think? Day we passed, the people of this town needed a dish. Cannot have my admiration as I promise your reward. Okay, cool. I've never turned this in. I kind of forgot about it. King Lot to the will carry on, hoping that you will not end the same. And now I fear most take my leave. I'm going to cook for the people of Martyra. Their wounds of the heart have not yet healed.
Cheers.
If we become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. And now farewell. Cool.
Yeah.
And now we've got a world-class cook on our side. We better give this all we've got.
Oh my.
Now.
Alright, cool. So now that's done. I have 2 more I can turn in. This is the main story one. You there? You're these outsiders who say they're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea. But the stones are weakened with time, as I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Oh yeah?
That's where you find these stones? Wow, that's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is that we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time I offered all them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones. After all, and knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. But I arrived to find a temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
What a mess this is.
Can't tell anyone on the island. I lost the stones, especially not my family. So you're my only hope. Please, leave it to me.
Not finished yet?
Oh, truly, my word. Bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll. But it'd be an enormous relief to have the others. If you can find them, I'd gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there will be no point, so I will need them by August 30th. Also, I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, cool. 33,750. Heck yeah. You should look for that in the Dragon Temple, right? So yeah, we have 2 things to do at the Dragon Temple.
Let's help them out.
Anyway, we can't just abandon someone who's in need like this. When we have time, let's go look for the stones. Wait, you haven't gotten any igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly? According to them, it's old, but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable kind. Or a valuable find. Kind of impressed that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness, then my evaluation was correct. And that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here, but aren't they... Thankless creations? Yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them, but it was your arrival here that got me thinking, someday this island will surely be open to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mystari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Mystari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven there are people who can see past tries, people who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope. You can change the world.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. Got a boost to hear that from you. Alright, almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. A gleaming crystal. We also got increased to wisdom and 15,000 money. We're back in 200k.
All right.
Yeah. We're almost at rank 4.
Farewell.
Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. Bet you'll find some islanders who will be glad to be part of your dream. You've returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We brought the ingredients you asked for. Now you can get working on this white potion, can't you? Handed the flask of parch water to Edeni.
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot. These gauntlet-runner contraptions, I see I have much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now, I'll get the brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. Potion is complete. This is the Potion of Blight. Our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let's hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where Dracodios is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Eupha has made it that far. You must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked into the recruitment center before I left port, and recall nothing that the available quests might have multiplied. You should see for yourselves. Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless, please save my sister. Will do.
That reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Juna helping out the villages with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get a chance. Okay. Is she right behind me? Oh, she's right there. Jeez.
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view. Okay.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I?
I love that this is voiced.
Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Secrets? I'll be your understudy? Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of a songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking it out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
We've got this.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Save the morning snakes. After slay the monster desecrating the Orbwise Path, they inform me at Golden Deer Hearth on Virga Island to know more.
Here's the place, if you're interested. This place.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. Well, that's that. Well, before we do anything else, let's head to the
All right, then.
Let's go.
Deer Hearth to get some more info on this. The Overwise Path is where we enter and mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. But the monsters have been on a rampage lately. We haven't been able to mourn anyone.
Between us.
The area has become the stomping ground of the Cocasadors. Perhaps you've heard of them before. They're big. They prefer their prey. They're big bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, so be sure to fortify your defenses before facing them. Moreover, I heard they have a skill that repels non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective against them, but no one's been able to defeat them yet. Mind the cold too. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in their tracks. Don't let them give you frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get close to the place, which makes me quite sad. Maybe an antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important for us islanders. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we also did get a new item, right? It was like an accessory. Aeon Pro Ring. All stats +5. Ooh, that's actually really good. I'll take that for myself. Gleaming Crystal, that's what it was. All stats that draws out the power of its wearer. Ooh. Alrighty, and I think we're ready to go. Let's head to the Gauntlet Runner and head back to, let's do it.
What to pick?
Oh?
The truth is...
There's something I must tell the captain. Yes! I've been wanting to hang out with Heismay, man. I'm so glad we can hang out with him. Where's he at? Ooh, we make finisher noodles. For 30 seconds, defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. Ooh, wow.
Alright.
Sure. Let's do this and then we'll hang out with him.
However...
We're rather blessed by the amenities of this Gauntlet Runner. We to travel in such comfort. The kitchen is magnificent. To let us focus on the preparation of quality food. That alone can mend body and soul. However, mistake not me my meaning. I would have you take the process seriously, as I do not mean to cut corners. Follow Heismay's lead and begin netting the flour into dough.
Look!
With the dough assembled, you must throw your entire being into stomping it. Divert all your power to your legs. Yeah, we have ways to go, lad. Don't give in to your fatigue. Pretty sure I've read that one before. In summary, the moderation is key. Clearly that applies to the heat as well. The shine density to the fish we made is unparalleled. Present the taste of my hometown with our finisher noodles. I have no doubt it will make a filling meal. Hell yeah. Cool. Now let's hang out with Heismay, wherever he may be. He's probably... Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? Feel free, might have a moment of your time. Wish to clear a misunderstanding. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Then let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault. Or even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that. Even when I was there, that's not their leader's fault. You're still defending them, even with the urn being stolen?
No.
Not exactly. I know he's prepared to do what's right, almost tragically so.
No.
Those are the tribes of little love for the Ujif. But in my youth, we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
However...
Yet the village put off this decision. They took no sides, and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, the dispute was resolved.
Hold on.
What ended up happening to your village?
And then...
The village lost the trust of both sides. They cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Ujif inscrutable and unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated it. It even led to violence, and yet... The village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter limitations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words. So I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. But Tadari remained to take a stand, or I simply ran away. He took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village.
Listen.
You're honorable too, Heismay. You did nothing but run away. There's a world of difference between me and Tadari. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers.
Oh,
All the blackbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest.
right.
Yes, but upon my return, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew I would like to let my son sleep on that hill, where that sweet wind blows, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. And with my indecisiveness that cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. This barrier is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face its death, an excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision. It's alright to hesitate.
No.
But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what was become of him. How can I call myself a father? If you want to solve this, we'll need more than despair.
No.
No, I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
Hesitation is in my nature, so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. Skye, I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, someone in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his breathtaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I? When every reminder shatters me. That's why I put off the burial longer and ever longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I am a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you. You, who placed your trust in me. I feel Heisman's determination.
My son, come back to me.
No. Though I'm reserved, the amount of experience that Heisman gains increases.
I'm sorry.
I'll soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. I apologize for all you've made up to endure. I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. Google. I'll take that.
Navigating the archipelago's currents once more, the Dragon Temple again comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
Alright,
we are now here. We got everybody the way we want them to be, so let's go ahead on it. We can do a little bit in this episode. Oh, let's be rid of that tree and head inside. Priestess' future's in our hands.
Let's give it a shot.
That potion will clear the way, won't it? Is it really so powerful that it can wither an entire tree? 'Twould be well if this vaunted potion of light had an effect on this enormous tree. If we've only to test it and see. Odd. Most odd indeed. Is that enormous tree all that it seems? Even taking into account the influence of Magla and its myriad effects, for it to grow so considerably in such a short span of time inspires some doubts, you know?
what do you think?
So, I suppose you just have to pour the potion of blight on the roots? Ready to try it?
Can you take this one, please?
This buildup is killing me. Bottoms up!
Hey,
But wait, after all the trouble we went through to get it, are we sure it's going to work on the tree of this size? Juno is right. The only way to find out is to pour it. More than enough. Oh. Why is it moving? What's going on here? So it is a monster in the tree's skies. This blight brew has stripped away the oaken mass to reveal the beast within.
Wait,
Whoa, it's not too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the draws have stripped away the armor too?
incoming!
God, nothing for it. Let's chop this tree beast down. Alright. Matarunda. Do you have a thingamabob?
they're pretty tough.
You do. Floral semaphore.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared?
Take that. Okay. Marakukaja. Wait, we already have Marakukaja, right? Yes. See how much this can do. Good damage. Batra. Bring his stuff down. And you're burned too? Oh, I hate Soul Cry, man. What was that? Ah, really? And concentrate too? You can concentrate twice? I think we can kill this guy in one go. Fireblade Rider? Oh, heck yeah.
We'll team up.
Have we seen this? Pretty sure we have. So I want to watch it again. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Dang! Oh, that's freaking amazing. And it was unscathed triumph. Oh, bro. That's incredible. Ooh, and I love that Hulkenberg's still getting experience too. That really helps.
Not bad at all.
Let's bring up... Our mag's pretty good at this point. Let's go bring up our strength.
I have retained my edge.
And you learn Secunda. Awesome. That scared me. But we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery.
But
But our way inside the temple is now clear. Let us push forward to find Eupha.
You're right.
Right. We've had a rough start. Time to get back on track.
Pushing forward.
Okay, in that case, I think this is a good place to end off things for now. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and head on into the Dragon Temple and take on everything. Actually, we do have to look around before the area too, right? 'Cause for the quest stuff, right? I know, it's probably at the very beginning of the dungeon. Anyways, but yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, in the next episode, we take on the entirety of the Dragon Temple and go from there. Anyways, guys, once again, thank y'all so very much for watching, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode. See y'all then.